Alright, so today we're going to show you how to beat another one of these guys that are, either hunting you or guys that you are hunting to get these beads or whatever for the order. Now, to be honest with you, I use more of a pick your shots approach. So I'm more laid back. I like to counter and parry and things of that nature. So I use a shield. Now I know a lot of guys like to use dual weapons and have more of an aggressive approach, and that's fine. These skills I'm gonna show you can be utilized with that as well because it's really I'm just showing you the basic move sets that he has and how to recognize them, and that's pretty much basically all I'll be doing. So I'm gonna first show you guys his first attack like you see that he used a lot, which is going to be a straight forward slash. Alright. And you can just easily move out that way, and he will typically have some kind of ruin above his head. Now he also can use a slash across his body and come back this other direction. That case you don't really see nothing, but this one here you're going to see a ruin in orange as well. But once again, it's two slashes. Now he also can take that shield and go across his body and come around the same direction with the sword as well, which you'll see a flash from his head, and then he'll do it. All right, there goes the flash, and he comes with it. So now you got to be careful when you fight him because if he catches you, he will have a tendency to just keep on going. So watch out for all these moves come back to back if you get caught. But one thing I like to use, move I like to use is that perfect dodge where time will slow down and you can get 3 shots in if you're quick enough. But if you hesitate for a second, you could get hit. So be careful of that. Alright? So those are pretty much his main moves. And a lot of times it'll be telegraphed with an orange flash and a ruin above his head. But those are not the only attacks he has. So watch out for those, and it should be easy to get past them. And also use that slow down technique where you dodge perfectly and time will slow down. You can get good 3 shots in. But he is a fire user. So we're going to go over his fire skills that he has. You have to be careful because they do lots of damage. The first one I'm going to show you is his landmine technique. So he's going to throw out these landmines pretty much using the circle around them. And, if you come into those things, it's proximity, you're going to get hit. But he leaves himself open while he throws, so you can get some good hits in with your arrow. But once again, if you come to proximity of these landmines, you will get hit and get some substantial damage, as you will see here. Bam! Got it. Now, one thing I did learn after that fight, which I wish I would have did during the fight, is you could actually shoot those landmines with arrows and blow them up. So those would be that's a helpful hint for those who are facing for the first time. You could blow those things up with an arrow. Now, he also likes to engulf himself on fire, which is kind of suicidal, but he's okay somehow. As you can see. Now, watch that. He will throw some spears. You will see a ruin above his head. Now, if you see orange over here, it's not a ruin, he's going to throw those landmines. So you have even more issues going forward. But once again, he dropped that shield for that too, so you can get some arrow shots in as well. So those are pretty much all the techniques he would use on you, whether it's that forward slash, whether he's slashing across his body or using his shield. He telegraphs it all with a flash of orange and a orange ruin above his head. Now, as I showed you before, one of his slashes across the body does come without the flash of orange, but at the same time, his hand go back so far you can't help but to see it. So some of the things I like to use a dog, and if you are wondering where to get the dog from, if you into your main village in England when you first get to, then you could pretty much just do a little mission with those little boys, and 3 little boys, well, 2 boys and a girl, little kids, and they will pretty much take you there. Alright, so now you guys can enjoy the actual fight. full fight of me against this guy. I'm gonna make some mistakes, but you know, it's all good. Okay, should have known better than that. Ah, I didn't see that one coming. Ah, shoot! Oh, shoot. I wasted that.
I once served and prayed under St. Chad at Tamworth. I was a monk. I should have stayed there.
Did St. Chad die with his axe in his hand?
St. Chad will be revered for avoiding the axe. I wish I had done so myself, and not taken a path full of violent honor. The old gods will fade from our sight in time. God forgive me, for I have sinned.